Hello and welcome to another Metaphysical Monday here on Uncensored Intuition. Today we are talking about crystals to help you survive those dreaded family gatherings. 'Tis the season. All right, if you're new to my channel, my name is Melissa, and on Uncensored Intuition we talk about Metaphysical Mondays. Every Monday we talk about a metaphysical topic like crystals or herbs or symbols or sigils. I think is also a couple of those in there. So if you're interested in stuff like that, the Metaphysical Monday playlist is linked in the description along with all my other playlists because I'm lazy and I appreciate it when people make things easier for me. But feel free to hop around the channel and see what's going on. So we also do a monthly witchy subscription unboxing video or two. There's two that I have, but some of them I skip. But always do Tamed Wild. And then every week or so, I also post random tarot readings on random topics that just pop into my head or my awareness or spirit brings to my attention. So if that's something you're into, if you like randomness and spirituality, then you're in the right place. So stick around. All right, let's get into our crystals. Right, first on the list is Pyrite. Pyrite is going to be our boundary enforcer. This is a good opportunity for me to show off my new Pyrite skull. Isn't it gorgeous? Pretty sure he told me his name is James. Or Jason. Jason, this is Jason. Okay. Corrected. Boom. All right, so Pyrite. Did you know, well, you might already know because it is kind of a metallic element or mineral. So if you strike it, it emits a spark. So think of it as creating like an energetic bubble that's more like an electric fence. So if somebody is striking at your boundaries, they get a little zzz, okay? So think of it that way. This is your boundary holder. It is connected to fire energy and the solar plexus chakra, which is like for standing your ground. So perfect for those instances. Hopefully you won't have to stand your ground with this one because it's going to create that energetic bubble. And I think as soon as somebody says something, they're going to go, nah, never mind, or something along those lines, because they're going to get that little jolt. Something is going on with my ring light. It's like falling off. All right. It's not on, so it's not going to do anything. But anyways, let's move on to the next one, which is pink or Mangano Calcite. I don't know. I'm bad with pronunciations. Forgive my, like, I don't know, whiteness, I suppose. I wanted, and I went in to look for it. My kid has like one of those secret decoder pins where it's like a pen and then on the cap it has like a little mini black light and it works. We tried it the other night. This baby glows under the black light and it makes the coolest pink glow, and he must have taken the darn thing to school because I can't find it. But anyways, so this is Mangano Calcite. There is some striations that you would have been able to see better with the black light. There you go. That's a little bit better. But it is pretty pink. It's a pale pink, but like I said, under that black light, man, it's the most gorgeous pink color I've ever seen. So what's it going to do for you? We're going to kind of use this more of as a preparation stone. My notes don't want to stay up. More of a preparation stone, something for you to do before you get to the family gathering or to help, prepare you. So you can exchange this for like a rose quartz, because almost everybody, if you have crystals, you have rose quartz. For the most part, it's the most common and least expensive. This one is a little bit pricier, but it's not too bad. I think I paid like $5 for this tumble on Etsy. And if you want to know what shop I got it at, I also got this amazing bracelet. It's a friend that is on Facebook and she has an Etsy shop. So if you want to know, I'll link her Etsy shop in the description as well. All right. So what's it going to do for you? So we're using it as a preparation before you go to these gatherings, right? So think of nurturing and compassion. Same thing that you would kind of, similar energies to rose quartz, but I feel like rose quartz is more centered on you, whereas the Mangano Calcite is going to help you spread that nurturing and compassion. So having compassion, it also is good for releasing suppressed emotions, which less so with the rose quartz, but can be done if you wanted to sit with rose quartz right before you leave or the morning of the event or what have you, and help with that. But this is going to help support you with releasing suppressed emotions, because we know going to these family gatherings, There's a lot of shit that we've been kind of holding on to throughout the year, that we haven't dealt with because we don't see these people very often, or whatever the situation may be. You're kind of holding on to that stuff and you just don't deal with it. You put it on the back burner because you only see these people a couple times a year, so you're not super worried about it, and you're more worried about your everyday things that you need to work on, right? You're doing your shadow work for your own personal inner child work, or whatever the scenario is in your situation. But for the most part, we're holding on to some shit. So this will help with releasing suppressed emotions. So anything that you've been holding in, get it out beforehand. So other keywords to think of with this one are joy, improvement in love, nurturing, like I said, and having compassion for others. So also, you could take it with you, and it will help kind of lighten the mood of the people around you as well. So that's a really good one for preparing or preparation before you go into a gathering where there may be heightened emotions. It'll help you kind of deal with those beforehand if you think ahead and prep for it. So the next one is going to be Sodalite, which very quick and easy. This is just a random piece that I had sitting around. It's got a little crack in it, but it's like very like chalky on this side. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but it was like that when I got it, but I was really drawn to it. It reminds me of denim. Sodalite always reminds me of denim, like denim jeans. So that's Sodalite. Sodalite is great for communication, connects to the throat chakra. Also, I believe, I didn't look it up, but for me, it feels like it would be connected to the element water based on the color. So flowing, and being articulate with your communications, effective and positive communication. So definitely one to carry with you, maybe to help you with the effective communication and maybe preventing you from saying something you may regret, or to help you, set those boundaries that our Pyrite is helping us enforce. If you need to communicate your boundaries, you're doing so effectively. So that would be a good stone for communication during an event. The next one is Amazonite or Amazonite. I think there's another way I've heard it pronounced, but however you want to pronounce it. I have my sphere, my dusty sphere. This is Amazonite. That's how I say it. Amazonite sounds weird to me, but I mean, Amazon is the first, it's like the root word. So I say Amazonite. All right. So emotional balance and stress reduction. So if you have a feeling that you may, there are people that you want to see, so you're going to have positive emotions, but there are people you don't want to see, and you're afraid you're going to have negative emotions. This would be a good one to kind of help you keep those emotions balanced. All right. So that's a good one for that. And also stress reduction. It's very kind of, how do I want to say, like think of Amazonite, Amazon River, like, or is it a river? Whatever. It flows. So I'm getting that water energy again. It's kind of keeping your stress level flowing instead of having like waterfalls and dips and all of that. So it's kind of to keep things at a steady pace, so your stress level isn't spiking, if that makes sense. Last on my list, told you this was going to be a quick one. The last one on my list, and I love this sphere, is Smoky Quartz. You had to have expected, so my window is right there, and it's reflecting all of everything. But this, oh, look at that. Ooh, she's flashing us. All right, so this is a very dark Smoky Quartz. Doesn't have to be this dark, but if you don't already know what Smoky Quartz is good for, it is good for grounding, transmuting negative energy into positive energy. So this is going to not necessarily be your boundary setter, or it's going to, if anything happens to get through your boundaries, it's the energy of the Smoky Quartz takes negatives and transmutes them into positive energies. Did I write anything else down? And it's grounding, so it's another protective layer as well. So you got that pyrite bubble on the outside to help spark anything, and then anything that gets through will have that. And you could do this, visualize this as you're getting your crystals ready to take with you. So, you know, you can have them in jewelry form, stuff them in your bra, stuff them in your pockets. Don't stuff them in your ears. I mean, if you really want to control what you're saying, you could put some in your mouth, but that's a choking hazard. Ignore that. So anyways, you can carry them however is convenient for you. So bracelets, pendants, stick them in your pocket, stick them in your bra. Hairpins, I've seen hairpins. I've made hairpins. Hold on. What do I have here? Would you look at that? There's a Smoky Quartz hairpin right there. Okay, so, you know, it's a little, I mean, I would do like a bun or something because that's just not going to stay. My hair's too thin anyway. But however you can get your crystals either on your body or on your person. Oh, that was the other one that was in there. It is amethyst, which is not on the list. So we're going to ignore that. I tried to do different crystals. Like, I don't want to keep giving you the same crystals because a lot of them have multiple uses. And it's all about the intention that you're using. So I would say, getting like kind of back to where I started before this tangent, with the pyrite, like almost pull it, like if you were going to use, I would say you could combine all of them. You can only do one based on what your needs are. But I would personally, like, I wouldn't carry this skull. I have lots of other smaller pyrite pieces, but I would kind of sit with the ones that you're bringing and kind of almost assign them jobs. Okay, pyrite, you're going to be my first layer of defense for boundaries. So let them know if they're striking a boundary, so that they stop. And then Smoky Quartz, what you're going to do is you're going to be the second layer of my bubble. If anything gets through pyrite, you're going to turn it into positive energy. And then Sodalite, what you're going to do with that positive energy is help me to communicate or form words that will continue positive energy that has been transmuted by the Smoky Quartz. Something like that. Do like close your eyes, soft music or silence or whatever you can manage, and just visualize like a layered bubble. Okay, so we have our pyrite layered bubble. So you would close your eyes and imagine like a gold bubble, with, you know, maybe barbed wire or something around it that, you know, it will protect anything. And anything that happens to get through that, you're visualizing your gold layer. Then you have your smoky layer. So you have like a gray layer in there that if anything comes through, it turns it into pink for love, or whatever color you want to associate with what you need for as far as protection for these situations. So that's what I have on you. On you. Put the crystals on you. Why did I say that? Oh my goodness. Perhaps I should eat some lunch. All right, so that's what I have for you on crystals to help you survive the holidays or your family gatherings that are coming up. I wish you many blessings this holiday season and upcoming solstice. Again, stay witchy. Don't forget that the magic you seek is within you. And I will see you in the next video. As always, have a blessed day.